is picked up by Viskovich. Viskovich gets his pass back. Gets it over on the right side. There's a drive and a good catching save by Vitucci. The rebound is cleared right in front of the Toronto net, and alert play by the Toronto goaltender. He says, I'm going to slow things down. Now we got the predictable shove and push at the side of the Toronto net.
A little push and shove in. I'll tell you something else about this whole thing. Earlier we saw some action down at the other end. Would have been an icing if Beals doesn't come out and play the puck. Now, hey, looks like we're going to get something going here. It's not, instead of dance with me, Henry, we're going to go after each other a little bit.
That's Cramarossa and Booker.
You'll notice now, too, that all the players are into it a little bit and mostly hugging. And eventually the faceoff's going to come out above the blue line now, which is one of the rules that's been brought in so that this doesn't happen.
Well, I think originally we were going to have no penalties called, but I think now it's kind of escalated a little bit.
Now there's Darryl in there, as a matter of fact, directing. There's Taylor's got his gloves off and said, hey, I'd like to get a part of a couple of guys. There's a veteran Taylor looking at Rob Cimetta, the young rookie, the minor midget, and Cimetta's not backing off either.
So 9:48, the time remaining in the second period. Toronto leads the Kitchener Rangers 3-1. And the OHL game of the week continues after this message.
I saw him.
Smooth, Jack. Very smooth.
You think that's smooth? Now I'll have a smooth Molson Golden.
How did you do that?
Simple. It's a twist top.
Cold Age Molson Golden. About as smooth as it gets.
9:48 left in the period, and Murray Darrow right now has to kind of sort all this out, and you came very close to, it's a marginal thing about tossing a couple of guys out of here.
Well, and he's got to jump on it right away, too. He's got a couple of guys from each team in there in the penalty box. They're going to settle in there now and say, hey, you guys, you're going to play the game or you're going to sit in the box.
Looks like Scott Taylor has picked up an extra deuce when it's all said and done.
Yes, and him and Cimetta, we see Cimetta there and Cramarossa. Hey, that's a good contrast, a real good contrast to Vito Cramarossa, the overage player, as a matter of fact, from Don Mills 4 years ago, played with Zezel and those guys. And then we got the other guy, Rob Cimetta, a recent pick just from Don Mills. And I'll tell you something, this hockey league, this Metropolitan Toronto Hockey League is a real breeding ground for young hockey players. Make no mistake of it.
So Booker gets roughing. Taylor gets a double roughing. Cramarossa and Cimetta each get roughing penalties. So Taylor takes the extra 2 minutes for maybe getting himself a little more involved.